For now at least, England have a chance to go top of the section. Host Moldova have nothing to lose in their glamour game here at home. Both head coach Sebotani and the players have all spoken about how they've been looking forward to this fixture once the draw was made. And their pre-match message was to make sure they leave the field with their heads held high. They've so far beaten Andorra here, but have lost at home to Slovakia and Ireland. And they're playing a fourth consecutive home match here tonight. England playing catch-up in Group D. They've played 1 and 1-1 so far. A 2-0 victory in far Eastern Europe at Kazakhstan in September is followed by their second longest trip of the group. And they face a Moldova side that have only beaten bottom team Andorra so far. England in the home kit for this one. It's played forward by Elaine into Gittens. Given away by Bellingham. One back temporarily in midfield there. And already an early chance here. Cosma making his way forward. No foul, says the referee. England have spent much of the week at St George's Park. It's been quite nice actually for all of the England age group sides and the seniors. Most of them have all been there for the duration. And as ever in an international week, a lot of moving up and down with players required at different stages. England flew out here to Moldova yesterday. They've had plenty of time to acclimatise. It's a bit of a wet, drizzly evening here in Chisinau, here at the stadium of the national team. They're looking for a quick start, but maybe watched behind here by Gospodinov. I say England were playing catch-up in the group because all of the teams have played more games than England up until now. It's a quirk that will eventually level itself out over the course of this long qualification process, with the finals in Albania and Serbia summer after next. Moldova here in a very good position. England struggling to get back in numbers. Right the way across goal it goes. Bitska was coming in as well, and the first corner of the game goes to the home side. One being made by Andreciu, the left back, was well forward there. And underneath the FIFA flag, the first corner. The boss watching on, no doubt enthused by what he's seen from his side so far. Bitska, and free header inside the box there for Oblech. Gathered by James Beadle, who's kept his place in goal for this qualification campaign. Much changed England group, understandably and expectedly, of course, after the Euro win in Slovakia over the summer. Only a handful of the players who are out there remain. Since 2013, England have only lost 2 of their last 62 qualifiers. They don't often slip up at this stage. And Moldova players and the head coach were talking England up massively in the build-up to this one, saying how much experience they have as a group, playing not only in England but many of them at the top level as well. Carsley, as ever, taking a viewpoint from lower down. Rico Lewis advancing. Ethan Waneri with an early try. Norton Cuffy, one of those who was out in Slovakia along with Archie Gray. Would be a throw here to Moldova, right by the corner flag, though Norton Cuffy didn't agree with it. Plenty of England representation here as well, a number of St George's flags around the perimeter of the field. It's a 3-hour flight or thereabouts here from London, and plenty of fans still making their way in as well. Champong. Here's a lane. His first appearance tonight, the 20-year-old on loan at Watford from Manchester City. Waneri. Elaine. Lewis. Gittins. The Chelsea wide man back to Lewis again. England starting to see more and more of the ball after that early flurry from the home side. I would imagine it's likely to be this pattern for the majority of this one. It's the first of 2 qualifiers for England over the next few days. Andorra, the visitors to Pride Park on Monday. It's a 7:45 start in the East Midlands. Champong. Elaine. Bellingham, now of Borussia Dortmund. And Gittins, formerly of Dortmund. So physically imposing Joe Bellingham. He looks absolutely massive compared to some of those Moldova players. Gray. Bellingham. Short, sharp, quick passing from England. Loose ball there from Gray, uncharacteristically. I'm sure he'll appreciate another appearance in the middle of the park tonight. He only started his career in that position, but has been used just about everywhere else since then. Breakaway on here with Cosma. It's a throw to Moldova. Throw to be taken by Stefan Bitska. Moldova advancing here. Rico Lewis not happy. Apologies if you picked up any fruity language from him there. It means a lot, even at this stage. Gittins wins England a throw. England undoubtedly have a number of players in this starting 11 that are going to be able to make things happen for them tonight, but Moldova undoubtedly will try and get in their faces, try and stop them from playing. England have got to play quick. Elaine with a swing away. Moldova's 3-0 win here against Moldova's win against Andorra, I should say, in June. Their only win in their last 11 games in all competitions, including friendlies. Have lost 4 of their last 5 coming into this, but are normally good for a goal. Elaine. Lewis. Bellingham. Gray. Norton Cuffy. Into Tyler Dibbling. It's his 4th appearance for the under-21s tonight. Still settling into life on Merseyside after his big move to Everton in the summer from Southampton. Bellingham. Tries to cut one in there, looking for Waneri. Dibbling. Looks like it's going to be a game of breakaways here for Moldova. This one comes to a premature end. Bellingham. Lewis. Gittins. Popped it through the legs there of Bitska. Champong. Norton Cuffy. Back to a Champong again. Thought an interesting one this week. Born in 2006, no surprise there, but his first memory of watching the England senior team play was when they beat Colombia in that penalty shootout at the 2018 World Cup. Just reminds you at times how young these guys are, even if they are household names back home in the Premier League. Norton Cuffy. Lot of movement here for England. Bellingham was caught there in the eyes of the Hungarian official. It's a free kick to Lee Carsley's side. Elaine. Trying to force that ball in behind there for the run of Gittins, but the two not quite on the same wavelength. You can hear a big call for second ball there. Moldova not trying to play out in a calculated fashion. They're just going to go for the old school long goal kick here. And who can blame them? Goes on it is, and Moldova have themselves a throw. All of their qualifiers have been here at home so far. This number 4. It is the top side only that goes through to the finals, and then if you're finishing second, it's depending on how many points you get, and you're ranked against all the other teams. Ranked in second place across the continent. Both Ireland and Slovakia have 100% records after playing 2 games each. They play in Cork later. So depending on England's margin of victory, if they can get the 3 points, they could be top before that game. Norton Cuffy. Dibbling. He's shown he can go either way. Gray. Waneri. Still only 18, but he's a firm fixture in the 21 squad now. Nice turn by Gittins. Bellingham. Gittins. Not too much space to work in here. Waneri. Back to Bellingham. Quickly into Norton Cuffy. Gray. With a big swing towards Gittins. But a really good take by Victor Dodon. Safe pair of hands from the goalkeeper there. It was a bit too high for Gittins in truth, not known for his aerial ability. Dibbling. He's seen plenty of the ball in that wide area so far. Bellingham. Advantage played here by the referee. Mubama. He's not really had a touch of the ball yet. Gray. Might in a minute. Norton Cuffy across. England have their first corner. You can hear Sergei Chebotari absolutely screaming at his players. They're going to have to keep their wits about them here. England on the prowl. Ethan Waneri of Arsenal ready to take. Waneri hoists it in there, free header. Champong, I think it was, who made the contact but comfortably off target. Winning just his second cap tonight for Lee Carsley's side. Certainly had the height advantage there on Andrejcu. Playing in back-to-back games, his first cap came in that victory away to Kazakhstan back in September. And quite happy really to use that 2-week window and just the one game to bed in some of the new players. They flew out to Georgia en route to Kazakhstan to have a little bit of a training camp and let some of the new players get to know each other. Also understand from Lee Carsley exactly what he wanted. Bellingham to Gray. Norton Cuffy. Waneri. Gray. Bellingham. Waneri. Trying to be cute with his passing there. And he can play such incisive balls, but not this time. Still clipped there by Dibbling. Bellingham, nice touch round the corner. Gittins, Mubama darting ahead of him. England getting to some really threatening areas so far, and maybe Moldova not sitting quite as deep as some might expect. Doron, who plays for Petrokub Hinchesti here in Moldova, taking that goal kick. There are several in the squad that play their football there. Gittins. England with 5 forward. Gittins pulled down there. Looks up in the end towards the referee as though to say that he was fouled. Bitska. Off him, England have a throw. Bellingham. Gittins. Lovely touch again there by Jamie Gittins. This time the referee does award the free kick to England. Foul by Matteo Obliats. He plays for Frosinone in Italy's second tier. He was actually born in Rome, the 19-year-old. Standing on the ball here is Danangelo Bochan. They'll retreat now to form a one-man wall. Moldova with everyone back to defend this. Another set play opportunity for England, who have been pressing after an early scare. In by Gittins, goalkeeper the favourite. And Doron there again for his side, and actually wins a free kick as well. Just lofted it a bit too high there, Gittins, in the end. Needed a bit of a flatter delivery. Not sure how Champong did too much wrong there, but the goalkeeper getting a little bit of protection from the referee. Elaine, great confidence to step out there. Some concentration from Obama. Another man spending a season out on loan from Manchester City. He's with Stoke in the Championship this term. Goalless so far. England have had almost 70% possession. Moldova have had the only attempt on target in the game up until now. Elaine, Champong. Elaine. Rotaru having to do a lot of chasing up front for Moldova so far. Gray. Inadvertently comes back to Dibbling, who goes down. No penalty, says the referee. Very quick to dismiss any claim. Here's Gray. Norton Cuffy. Norton Cuffy. Great pace and strength to get beyond. Dibbling. He'll deliver. Oh, and it goes over the head of Bellingham, who made a late run in there as well. England have committed plenty of players in the box whenever they've got into the final third. There was definitely contact there on Dibbling, but whether the ball was won, found himself in a little bit of a sandwich. It was his ball in after that, though. Bellingham just didn't quite go for it. A very youthful crowd here tonight at this stadium. There's a capacity just over 10,000. Elaine. Joe Bellingham. Gray. Between the lines here. Here's Dibbling. Lewis. So much experience with Manchester City already. Bellingham. Gray. Brother Harry, England under-17 international. I'm sure we'll be seeing him in the years to come. Gittins. Lewis. Just those kind of areas so far where England haven't been able to play that final ball. Dibbling. Lost it here after a good challenge against him by Gospodinov. He plays in Bulgaria for Spartak Pleven. They've got to make sure that frustration doesn't get the better of them here tonight, because there will be moments where Moldova do sit in and dig in as a collective. And they break forward here, played on by Cosma. Rotaru. Moved off it in the end there by Elaine, who was doing well to cover across. And one airy foul. They're not messing around here. Gittins. Looking from Obama with that reverse, but again just weighted a little too heavily. Only a 7th game in charge tonight for Sergei Shevotani. Took over from Stefan Stoiker at the start of the year. He's previously been with the under-19s and the under-18s, though, so well known within the Moldovan Football Federation. Lukas has been speaking this week about the success they had in Slovakia over the course of the summer. He was quick to put it behind him, really. He said he had the trophy at home for a few days, but the medal's already in a draw. Gittins, well, he might just drift in field there and shoot with his right, but wanted to go left instead, and England have a corner. Just dithered ever so slightly, could have gone inside there. And the Blats puts it behind. And second corner of the game for England. Over halfway through this first half now. The rain still trickling down, as you can see. It's making for a pretty slick surface, which surely suits England. Lewis onto the chest of Dibbling. A little loose from the Everton man. Gittins. Run made by Bellingham. Moldova had enough bodies there. Oh, but Gittins nipping in. Like he had 4 to beat at one stage there. Dibbling's quick throw into Gray. Lewis. Bellingham. Elaine. Gittins. That's a better ball and a flying push away by Dodon. Over for their part here, just happy to get over halfway, but unable to do it. Waneri. Still Ethan Waneri. Gittins finding that near post, and England ahead. The first under-21s goal in over 18 months. And Lee Carsley's side in front in Chisinau. Well, so much of the play has gone through Jamie Gittins so far. That last international goal coming in a demolition of Luxembourg back in March 2024. He's been waiting a while, but the power too much there for goalkeeper Dodon. And England lead. Well, England have been purring. It had to be something from range in the end that put them in front. Moldova's resistance is broken. It was Ethan Waneri and Joe Bellingham who got the goals away to Kazakhstan. Gittins with his first of this campaign. 3 goals and 3 different scorers. Moldova looking to hit back quickly. And with a corner off Norton Cuffy. That was England's first shot on target in the game. A very patchy area of this field. Looks like it's been recently relayed. A corner to be taken here by Stefan Bichka. Back on by Andrejciu. Bichka. Blocked there by Bellingham. Andrejciu. Oblats. Just about as much of the ball as Moldova have seen in the last 20-25 minutes. The ball in behind here, Norton Cuffey safely watching it through to Beadle. After a little bit of early work, has been a spectator for the most part in this first half. Gray. Nikazi urging his side to keep moving it here. Lewis. Rain coming down quite heavily now as England try and find a second with Dibbling. Bellingham. Norton Cuffey the spare man. Bellingham taking charge. Elaine pushed up high. Into Lewis. Gittins the goal scorer. Breaks down for England. Rotaru. Good hold up play from the front man, but side forced to go back, and the goalkeeper there took a huge risk and nearly punished by Mubama. Now a run being made by Waneri. England will be hoping they can get a second here before half time. It was a loose touch, wasn't it, there by Victor Doron on this greasy surface. Throw taken by Andreciu. It is back-to-back home games for England following this one. So they've got that game against Andorra at Derby on Monday. They're back in the Midlands in November as well, as they host the Republic of Ireland at St Andrews, the home of Birmingham City. And they're back in Slovakia as well before the year's out. They return to the country where they lifted the title in the summer as they play Slovakia away. And they'll be hoping that qualification isn't too much of an issue for them. Now four-time winners of the Euros. And two back-to-back spells in the 80s and the last two editions. Lewis. Bellingham. 11 minutes left in this first half that England are more than comfortable in now. Elaine. Waneri, who's been floating around all over the place so far. The Arsenal man gives it away there. And the ball hits the referee, so play has to stop. Nico Lewis showing his versatility tonight, playing on the left. Gittins. And then lose it, but they have it back again now. Gittins takes it on. He's already scored. Waneri. Angle against him now. Still digs out the cross, just too high for Mubama. And then quick to reset and start again. Got to keep the foot on the gas here. Lewis. Elaine. Gittins. Early ball in. Wasn't a terrible idea either that England had runners. Dibbling it was, coming in furthest forward. Waneri did well to create something there. Not only create, but keep the ball into a good area that could be attacked. Just a few inches above the head of Mubama. And a couple of metres too far ahead of Dibbling. Lewis. Mubama. Gittins back into a lane. Dibbling. He couldn't get the crossover, but here's Gray. Moldova will try and move out, but getting players forward has been an issue for them throughout. Cosma trying to shield it. England would need another 2 goals to go to the top of the group tonight. And if they do go into top spot, they will fall off it after that game between Ireland and Slovakia. By the end of the November internationals, they could have a firm grip on proceedings if the results go for them. Bellingham. And then back to Josh Achampong. Looped over from Obama, who originally came through at West Ham before moving on to Manchester City. Had some time in Pep Guardiola's side at the start of 2025. Elaine. It's very much attack v defence here. Lewis. And Cuffy to Bellingham. Dibbling. A really nice turn away by Tyler Dibbling, who goes down and wins a free kick for England. Excellent work by the wide man there. Great close control. Someone's lost a shinny. There's a nice little shimmy there from Dibbling. It took him into that position. Such a tight space to work in, but he worked it really well. Fouled by David. It looks like Ethan Waneri is sizing this one up. So Waneri, who scored a belter back in March, takes this, but can't repeat the feat. Never really looked like he was going to do serious damage there, Ethan Waneri. He was one of the scorers away to Kazakhstan, and the goal I mentioned, he scored against Portugal in a friendly at the Hawthorns. A cracker from the edge of the area. It goes off Gittins. Here's Delagershek. Right back there, taking the throw. And have 3.5 minutes here to give themselves a cushion to go into the break with. Elaine. Lewis has already won 5 caps for the senior team. Into Gittins. Bellingham trying to muscle in, but not sufficiently so. Cosmo left it behind him, but wins a free kick. Referee coming over to try and diffuse something here and have a word with Rico Lewis. England staff, I don't think, too happy there that England weren't pushed up and in on the faces of Moldova. Gray takes it back to Beadle. He's just won his place in Birmingham City's team. He's managed to dislodge Ryan Alsop there. He's on loan with Blues from Brighton for the season. Mubama. Bellingham. Norton Cuffy, one of the few playing abroad. He's with Genoa, the home of focaccia in northern Italy. Lewis. Gittins. Lewis getting control. Champon back to Beadle as we head towards the final minute. Playing against the Moldova side tonight, England, that have never reached the European Championship finals in 16 previous attempts over the years. I've had some notable results against the likes of Germany, Belgium and Norway, who they've all beaten. England very much the favourites when they arrived here tonight, no matter what team they'd have fielded. Champong to Bellingham. Norton Cuffy, Bellingham once more. Dribbling. Looked like it was going to be a good ball there into Mubama. I don't think it was quite expecting it in the way it arrived. Champong. Gray. Just a single minute of additional time. And we're into that now. Moldova have a throw. I think England will be happy enough with the way this first half has gone. Total domination, really, apart from that first 5 minutes. Disappointment for them will be the only shot on target they've had has been the goal. Joe Bellingham into Gittins. Referee not willing to blow for that. Oblats. Bichka. Early delivery. Beadle should make it his and does. So Jamie Gittins' goal, the difference between the sides at half-time. This strike from the edge of the area after 28 minutes found the near corner. Goalkeeper Victor Donald didn't cover himself in glory. But Gittins tried his luck and got his reward. England heading towards 2 wins from 2 at the start of this qualification campaign. They have had almost all of the ball in this first half. We'll be looking for more goals in the second. Half-time here at the Stadion Zimbru in Chisinau. It's Moldova 0, England 1. And we are back underway. England in a position of comfort, albeit only 1-0. They do have by far the superior team here, both in terms of technical quality, athletically as well. Far superior to Moldova so far, who have decided to at half-time take off Ovidiu David. And he's replaced by his club teammate. And seeing much of the ball. They had 64% possession in the first half, but just a single shot on target. As things stand, it looked like it might be another one of those efficient performances like it was in Kazakhstan. Recap of the teams for you across the bottom of your screen if you're just joining us. Moldova not happy here. Gittins has been getting a little bit frustrated throughout the game. It's a free kick to Moldova here. Not sure that England formation is quite right, but you get the idea. Obama very much the central striker in this side. Looks like it's going to be his position throughout the qualifiers. It's going to be a yellow card here, the first of the game, that goes to Nikolai Rotaru. It's a booking for him. His first of the qualification campaign. Here's Gray into Dibley, who grew into the match as that first half went on. Was looking really confident in possession. Waneri. Better from Obama. Lewis into Gittins, slice back towards his own goal there. And Dainari, the captain, puts it behind for a corner. It was a ball that was surely going to be tucked home by Archie Gray had that intervention not been made. To that Derby flag in the corner. Here comes the corner. And taken well by goalkeeper Doron once again. Crossing can certainly be improved on that showing and a few that we saw in the first half as well. And Drechu. Should be Beadles. Doesn't need to be in the end. It's the first meeting of the two sides here tonight since 2014. It has been a while. Sider Berahino got a couple the last time England came here, and Harry Kane as well, also on the score sheet 6 minutes from time. The last time they played on English soil, it was Berahino again who netted for England. That one played at Reading's Medeski Stadium as it was then, back in 2013. England's only other visit here in history was a 2-0 win back in 1996. Bruce Dyer and Darren Eadie on the score sheet that day. Gray gets it away in time, was caught a little bit late there by Pascaluzza, who was keen to apologise. Gittins has the pace and strength. The referee saw nothing wrong with that. Gittins running into traffic in the end. Obama hustling to try and win it back. Bellingham. Lewis trying to put his body in. Gittins. Gray. Now Norton Cuffy. Riding a challenge there, Waneri. Bellingham. Lewis. Cluster of blue shirts there. England need to find a way out on the other side, and they do with Norton Cuffy. Dibbling. Dibbling looking to lift one over the top. Gray. Champong. Bellingham. Waneri. Dibbling, Waneri, lovely combination. Ethan Waneri taking them all on, still going. But in the end, beating himself. Oh, he's done such good work in the build-up there, Ethan Waneri. So well to keep his balance as well. A number of challenges being made on him. A move that deserved far better. Gray. Edge it out into Rico Lewis. He looks very much at home over on that left-hand side. England had Tino Livramento there in the finals during the summer. And it's a real cut above. That position vacant now. And probably would have had Lewis Hall playing there, wouldn't they, had he not been injured. To withdraw from the squad. And Nico O'Reilly as well, who's played there a bit for Manchester City this season and last under Pep Guardiola. He was in the 21s group but moved up to Thomas Tuchel's seniors this week. And looking for a second. Obama didn't quite see where the ball was travelling from. Dibley. battle at the start of this second half. Not too many attempts to speak of. Here's Dibbling. Rochan trying to find a way out here. And then we'll start again here. It's been a tough watch for the Moldova fans up until now. Plenty of excitement for them right at the start of the game as England hadn't quite got themselves together, but this has been the way it's been since then. Gray. Dibbling. Waneri. Towards Mubama. Caught more of his opponent than he did the ball. Bellingham. Lewis, smart turn away, and he was pulled back there. I think Lewis accepting that it should have been a free kick, but wanting the referee to issue a bit more punishment. It was a clear pull, and if it's a pull, it should be a yellow as well. Cosma, the man, he wasn't cautioned, and England not doing anything with the free kick. Dainari. Particularly well judged there by Andreciu. Shonka is the referee for this one tonight. No VAR in this game. Elaine. A Champon. Bellingham. We didn't have so many players forward. Lewis. Joe Bellingham to strike one once and twice! Just past the post and only just. And that will certainly have had the goalkeeper worried. Couldn't go on his favoured side, but had plenty of power on his swinger as well. Just couldn't quite tuck it in. Stats say that in the opening 11 minutes of the second half, England have had 85% possession. There's been a watching and concentration job for Moldova throughout this game. Dibbling. Now space in between the lines. And a chance to run here for Gittins. He was pulling the trigger there, it was deflected behind. England with their second corner of the half. The ball was on as well to Lewis on the left. Gittins probably could have released it there. Ethan Waneri will take this. Played 5 times for Arsenal so far this season. Mainly been a sub in those appearances. Just a single start at Port Vale in the League Cup so far for the Gunners, but has come on 4 times in the Premier League. Waneri's corner. Another chance. Dibbling was an option. Waneri in. Bellingham can't strike. Still a chance for Gittins. England just need that second goal. With a second goal come 3 points almost certainly. The Champon. Keeping the pace up here with Dibbling. Dibbling had have to do it himself. He was fouled. Andreciu, the guilty party. Well, he had 2 to beat there. Andreaciu putting hands into his back. Challenged it from his point of view, probably didn't need to be made. Gospodinov was behind him as well. Well, England wanted to take the free kick short, but having to re-spot it. They still are going to take it short. Moneri doesn't really have too much of a run up to the ball. Coffey a little bit too aggressive. It's a free kick to Moldova. Bichka. Behind it out off Dibbling. Moldova here have themselves a corner. If they are going to have any kind of success in this game, set plays are surely going to have to be the avenue for them. Crowding right on the goal line here. Not necessarily around the goalkeeper, but almost to the post. A strange setup. Gray being spoken to by the referee. Everyone pleading that they're standing their ground. It's past everyone, pushed away by Beadle. On the edge of the area there was Cosma, who couldn't find a way through that crowd of bodies. You don't see too many corners set up for like that. And in the end, the height on it made it easy enough for Beadle to deal with. Bichka has a long throw. Of sorts anyway, didn't go too far. Right by a lane. It's Glutsa. Well into the final half hour. Moldova having their best spell of the game since the opening minutes. Champong, Moneri, rushed in his clearance. Step in there, Donati. Plays for Sherry Tiraspol, but on loan at Polikna this season. Free kick here to Moldova, and once again they'll throw everyone forward for this. So push on Donati. England trying to keep a highish line here. Got a good view of what's going on. Bichka. Beale comes with a flying double punch. Probably would have been in a position to take that one there as well, the Birmingham goalkeeper. Straight out of play by Doron. Well, I did manage to dip it in between that defensive line and Beadle. Beadle not wanting to make a mistake, made sure. Norton Cuffy. Bounds off Waneri. Kudinov gets it out towards Andreaciu, but England have a throw. Elaine. To Elaine, formerly with Southampton as a youth player, originally from Bristol. Well, he's been away with England over the course of this international break. His club side, Watford, have changed manager. Javi Gracia going back to Vicarage Road, so something new for him when he returns. Norton Cuffy. Well, the assistant didn't flag initially. The referee had a look as well. Norton Cuffy has been penalised here for an arm stuck out, and not only that, he's been booked as well. I mean, really? Are we saying that's a yellow card? England player's not happy, but credit to Norton Cuffy. He's not making a big deal of it here, just getting on with things. Moldova still have a man down. Carson trying to get some messages into his players here with this pause in play. And Norton Cuffy is having a word now with the fourth official. Shivatali's only won once in 6 games in charge of Moldova so far. Pretty unlikely to make it 2 from 7 here tonight. He actually put a plea out yesterday for the fans to come in big numbers and watch this game here tonight. To temper the expectations, and probably expect that this is quite a good crowd at under 21 level for Moldova. Most of the fans that are here over on that far side and away to our left behind the goal. Lewis has done really well. Still in play. Gittins going in for it. Bernardi out. Waneri. Bellingham. Waneri. Waneri's still very much a player that Arsenal fans are getting excited about, and understandably so, but Max Dalman, the man making headlines at the Emirates these days. Gittins. Bellingham. Here's Dibbling. Tyler Dibbling tries to be clever with the back heel for Norton Cuffy. Champon. That's better. Ethan Waneri. Nice. Divine Mubama. 2-0 England. Divine Mubama with his first goal for the under-21s. And at the midpoint in this second half, England now surely over the line. His first goal since he netted for the under-20s against Switzerland back in March. Took it early and dispatched it well enough. It's been one of those nights for him. Hasn't seen too much of the ball at times, but made it count there. England now with a cushion that they needed and a chance to make some alterations. There are going to be 2 debuts here for Tyreek George, as well as Josh King of Fulham. George of Chelsea, two West Londoners both coming on. King, an extremely impressive young individual, speaks extremely well. There's going to be Dibbling and Gittins to make way as Lee Carsley changes the wide players. Now King more of a central midfielder, so maybe that puts one area into a wider position. We'll see shortly. Well, Archie Gray has conceded a throw. One clear feature of this England under-21 side at the moment is the runs beyond from the central midfielders, whether it's Bellingham, whether it's Gray. They are two players who like to get up and down. Vlad Pascari will come on here for Moldova, but not before this throw-in. Spadinov. Andrechu back inside, and a swing away by Denari. Lotaru. Champong there with a perfectly timed challenge. Bellingham. Elaine. It's Lewis. Here's the man looking for Mubama. Here come those switches. The other man to come on here will be Vlad Lupashko. The two players being introduced both play for the same club team, Dacia Luciani. Pascari making his under-21s debut, a 13th cap for Lupashko, who will go up front in replace Rotaru. Andrechu, the man to be replaced as well at left back. A like-for-like change there. So both teams freshening things up. We're inside the final 20. Waneri into Mubama. Slightly high boot from him. Norton Cuffy. Still Norton Cuffy. Waneri. Bellingham. Waneri edges it through. That's a penalty to England. Short, sharp and concise there. And Pascari, who's only been on the field 30 seconds, has given away a spot kick for that foul. Bringing down Josh King. And the two substitutes with differing fortunes. It looks like Divine Mubama is going to take this. Got a good record from the spot, 17 out of 20. And Mubama excellently fires that one home as well. He scored one with his right, one with his left, and England 3 to the good. Nicely dispatched there by the Stoke striker. Really confident the way he stepped up there. And although the goalkeeper guessed correctly, it had too much power in it. England have the win in the bag now. With that third goal, they go top of Group D. You can see the ball boy guessed where it was going. Goalkeeper did as well, but didn't really help. Moldova now chasing a hat-trick. Gray. Norton Cuffy. Waneri. In a more withdrawn position. Well, Moldova had a really good start to the season with Stoke. Scored in their first 2 games, but hasn't managed to find the net since then. Enjoying some form here for his country. Norton Cuffy. George, Norton Cuffy. King. Moldova now chasing a first hat-trick since he netted a treble for Manchester City's under-21s against Chelsea. Back in February earlier this year. But he's never scored one at senior level. Here comes his free kick here for Moldova, but just about comes through to Beadle, though could have been a touch in front of him. England win a free kick. Just wondering how many more they can get here now. It's had to be quick thinking for the goals tonight. We are going to see more movement. A second cap for Ashley Phillips, who will come on here. And a debut for Thierry Small of Preston North End as well. No hat-trick from Obama. The Potter brought off. Smaller, a left back. He's already turned 21, one of the older players in this age group now. And the high fives from Ashley Cole for those going off. The Champong making way as Phillips gets some more experience. I wonder how many changes there might be for that game against Andorra at Derby on Monday. They are playing far inferior opposition, the bottom side in the group. They do have plenty of strength in depth, as shown by Phillips coming on off the bench there. He's on loan from Spurs at Stoke this season. The second spell there at the Bet365.
Joshua Champong, number 4, and Divi Bubaba, number 9. Player in, Terry Small, number 16, and Ashley Phillips, number 5.
Semi run here by George. It was played in towards King. Gray does well. George trying to turn. Bellingham and Norton Cuffy. Good save by Doron. It was set up nicely there for Norton Cuffy to arrive onto that. his second start tonight. Northern Cuffy having always come on as a sub before that game at Kazakhstan. Moldova lose it, but well, the assistant did actually flag for a free kick there, but the referee choosing to ignore him. You don't often see that. Norton Cuffy. Waneri. Lewis had made a run over the top and in behind there. Norton Cuffy. Gray. Norton Cuffy. Back out into Gray. One thing that's been good tonight from England is that they haven't been playing horseshoe football. Quite easy in these kind of matches to go out to the wing, back up and into the centre halves and back out the other side, but they've tried to play forward passes when they can. Given away there by King. Quite the impression for Marco Silva's Fulham side so far. He's done well to force a corner. He's behind of Gospodinov. Last 10 minutes. I think Waneri's ready to take it. Just waiting for the signal. Waneri deep. So many bodies in there. England still with a chance. And it was Lewis who hit it, deflected for another corner. Well, inches away there. I think it was Phillips from making contact. Waneri take two. It's an England throw. More subs, both for Moldova. Serhei Turshan coming on, as well as Leo Sacha of Barcelona. Plays for the B team in the fourth tier in Spain. Turshan, a player who does normally get plenty of goals for his club side. Gospodinov making way. So Moldova have now made all 5 changes. England with 4 of 5 up until now. Phillips, Norton Cuffy.
Player out, number 10, domination. And number 14, Gospodinov. Player in, Sergei Surkan, number 15. And Leonard Saka.
England now have players forward again. A slightly heavy touch there. Thierry Small, who's got forward well in that attack. King anticipated that one really well. Just too far ahead of George in the middle. And England here are going to bring on Sheffield United's Saidi Peck for a second cap. Came on with around 15 minutes to go against Kazakhstan. Won't quite get the same minutes here, but Norton Cuffey has done pretty well tonight at right back. And a well-earned rest for him. Hasn't been a great start to the season for Peck, certainly as a collective with Sheffield United, who've had a troubled start in the Championship and sit bottom of the table. Another of the older players in the group now. He turned 21 last month.
Number 23.
Foul on Small, who is anything but. Here's Peck. Something straight out of play. There's some stiff competition for a place in central midfield in Lee Carsey's side now. Fair to say that Bellingham and Gray, the two default starters in there. No risk taken by England either. Norton Cuffey was on a yellow card. Gray. Phillips. Lewis. Tariq George. Bellingham. A great spot if King can get there. Through to the goalkeeper it goes, but that would have been some assist had it come off. Lewis. He's been such a good attacking outlet throughout. Small. Right the way through. Joe Bellingham gets there. Gray. Bellingham. Gray emerges with it. Such a valuable player in this side. And he gets the advantage from the referee there after he was fouled. Peck. Bellingham. Waneri. Eventually England try and force it. And it comes to nothing for them. And plenty of locals heading for home now. They know their side is well beaten. Bellingham. George. Bellingham making a run beyond. Peck. Last 2 minutes here in Chisinau. Before attention turns to that game against Andorra on Monday. Tickets still available for that one at Pride Park. It's a 7:45 start. That's a nice ball in between the lines. England maybe still with a chance for 4, which they have. That'll round things off nicely. And a man who's been such a key attacking influence all night, Rico Lewis, grabs his first for the 21s. Already with several caps for the senior team, doing his thing for the under-21s here in Moldova. And England have a 4th goal. Moldova tiring. No signs of that from Lewis, who only had his eyes on one thing. Those kind of gaps haven't been there too often tonight, but Lewis just drifting between midfield and defence. And that's a fine finish from the Manchester City man. Right into the corner. And England heading right to the top of the table. All eyes on the 4th official to see how much added time there's going to be. And 3 minutes have been allowed. Phillips, Gray. England still full of beans here and might not be done at 4. England have scored 3 times from 4 shots on target since the break. And Ethan Waneri, he goes down there. No chance of a penalty being given that time. England have had 83% possession in this second half. They have really turned things up since the break. Just a slight bump there from the substitute Sasha. Two minutes to go. Peck pushing his man away, and then he felt to push himself, but did well not to react any more than he did. George gets it back, Tariq George. Lewis carrying it on. Small. Gray. King. Such great feet and a low centre of gravity as well. What's happening now? A yellow card, I think, for acts of petulance there for Lewis. He needs to cut that out of his game. Whistle had already gone from the referee for the free kick. Lewis gets a yellow card, needless on his part. Last 30 seconds before England head home on the flight tonight with smiles on their faces. Half the job done over this October international window. Gray with the throw. And England with a very comfortable win. A 4-0 scoreline, they'll feel that reflects their level of dominance in this game. Gittins gave them the lead at the break. A brace from Divine Mubama, one from the penalty spot after a good finish for his opening goal. And then Rico Lewis rounding things off a minute from time to make Lee Carsley a very happy man indeed. Moldova had their moments, but they were just moments. And James Beadle, the England goalkeeper, didn't really have too much to do throughout the 90 minutes. A 2-0 win on match day 1, followed by 4 goals here in England's second game in the group. They play Andorra in the third at Derby on Monday. I hope you can join us then. full-time score here tonight at the Stadionul Zimbru here in Chisinau. It has finished Moldova 0, England 4.